Hello Internet, in this video we will talk about the steps needed to resync the ews-3 module in the BMW e46. We will discuss two different synchronizations. One is between the key and the EWS unit, and the other is between the EWS unit and the DME. The DME we will discuss is the Siemens MS43. These were common in M54 engine BMW from the years 2001 to 2004. A method of synchronization must be performed whenever you are trying to install either a new DME or EWS into your car. From the factory, the DME and EWS module are coded with information that properly pairs them together, and it will prevent you from using foreign modules in place of them without recoding them first. To begin, let us discuss the data involved in the synchronization steps. Understand that there are two synchronizations involved in successfully starting the car. First is the sync between the key and the EWS. Only if this sync is successful then the engine will be allowed to crank. The data exchanged during this step includes a password, a fixed code, and a rolling code. The password never changes and is shared between the EWS and all of the programmed keys for this car. The fixed code is unique to a specific key. It is also static and doesn't change. The random code is also unique to a specific key. However, this code changes each time the key is inserted into the ignition cylinder. Despite constantly changing, however, the EWS and this individual key's random code will always try to match up. When all three pieces of information in the key is properly matched up to the ones inside the EWS, then cranking will be permitted. This is one of the things that can cause a no crank, no start situation. An indicator that the key to EWS pairing is bad can be seen in the live data of the EWS module. Random code will show that it is not okay. To repair the key to EWS pairing, the AK90 tool can be used. There are two options for this fix. In option 1, you will make a change on the key side. You will update the rolling code in the key with the one currently stored inside the EWS so that they are matched. To do this, first read the bin off the e46J chip. Next, click right key and select the key number of the key you are having issues with. You can double-check the key number beforehand using the same tool if you do not know it. Select the right transponder. If this is an OEM BMW key, you will choose EML, otherwise choose the PCF7935 for a Chinese aftermarket key. Click right key and the correct random code will be rewritten. For option 2, you will make the change by clearing the random code data on the EWS side. Like before, first read the bin off of the EWS chip. This time, however, click EWS Analyze afterwards and locate the checkboxes that indicate that a key is used. Uncheck the box for the key that you have issue with. Write this change back to EWS. The second synchronization is between the EWS and the DME. While the engine is cranking, a data exchange is performed between the two modules. There will also be a fixed code and a rolling code. Much like the key EWS pairing, the fixed code here is also static, and a new random code is generated with each start attempt. These codes must match for the car to fully start. Only when this sync is successful, then injectors and spark will be allowed. A loss of sync in this pairing will cause a crank no start condition. An indicator for this is typically error codes involving EWS anti-tamper or manipulation. It is common to get this issue if either the DME or the EWS was replaced with one from a different car. When a completely different EWS or DME is used, both the fixed code and random code will be mismatched. In other scenarios, such as when the car battery gets low, only the random code usually gets mismatched. Realignment of the random code is simpler and less involved. Because of that, we will cover that repair first. In the MS43 DME, the fixed code is a 2-byte value that is usually written as 4 hex characters. It is sometimes referred to as the fixed code ISN. If you are certain that this value is matching with the one written in the EWS, then the only step you need to perform is a realignment. This can be done through INPA, PA-Soft, or even the MS4X flasher. In these programs, you will typically see two options, either a start value sync, or a reset start value. Ignore the start value sync option for now, we will mention that option again later. The option you are looking for is reset start value. That will match back up the rolling code. Now back to the other example we mentioned before. In this scenario, both the fixed and rolling code will have to be matched up again. There will be different approaches to tackle this problem. For beginners, you can either make your modifications from the DME side or you can make changes onto the EWS. Usually the end you would modify is the one that is not original to the car. Just remember, if you are getting a new DME, that it is one programmed for your engine. Try to also get a DME with the same part number, as there were slight modifications made to the MS43 throughout its production cycle. This will help you get the smoothest transition. For that same reason, if you are replacing the EWS module, make sure you get one with the same part number as well. To sync the DME to the EWS, you will first have to clear all the EWS information off of it. This step is commonly referred to as virginizing the DME on the internet. To do this, you will need a flashing tool that is capable of doing a true full read and write of the DME bin. This is because immobilizer information is written to the boot sector of the DME, which normally cannot be overwritten. I recommend JMGarage Flasher for this, as it is freely available on the MS4X wiki. You can find more information about it on that wiki. For this job, you have the option to either do it on a bench setup or do it in the car. It is easier to do it on the bench, but you will have to construct your own bench cable and find a 12-volt power source. You will need to start the MS43 in boot mode to read a full flash off the DME. Refer to the link in the description for further details. After you have successfully connected to the DME and have performed a read, first save a copy of this bin as a backup. Now scroll through the dump view on the right-hand side to find address 3ED4. Replace all the hex characters from address 3ED4 to 3F1F with FF, like shown. By doing this, you are wiping the immobilizer information on the DME. This will allow you to sync with any EWS unit afterwards. After you have performed the write and have reinstalled the DME to the vehicle, do not yet start the car. You will now have to use either INPA or MS4X Flasher to now sync the DME to the EWS. This time you will select the option for Start Value Sync. Unlike the option mentioned before where only the rolling code is realigned, this option is intended for syncing the fixed code portion by copying the value in the EWS to the DME. This option is only allowed if the fixed code address in the DME is blank. After a fixed code is written to that address, it cannot be overwritten without entering boot mode. The DME will now be properly paired to the EWS. If you prefer to sync the DME to EWS by modifying it on the EWS instead, you will first need to know the fixed code ISN value currently stored in the DME. This can be done without having to take the DME out of the vehicle. Connect to the car via OBD with your D+K CAN cable and perform a full read using the MS4X Flasher. Using any JMGarage Flasher or any hex editor, open the bin file you received and locate address line 3ED0. The first byte for the ISN is at address 3ED9 and the second is at 3ED6. Now that you know your fixed ISN value, you are ready to modify the EWS module. Connect the EWS to the AK90 tool and read the bin file off of it. Locate address 01EB and 01EC and change the values to the ISN value like shown. Change the values from address 01ED to 01F6 to FF as well. After making all these changes, write it back to the EWS module. Connect the EWS back to the vehicle and perform a reset start value using your tool of choice. You have now successfully paired the DME EWS.